What up, guys? B-Tube. We're going to check in with some Conflict of Nations. And I'm just going to give you a quick run through, a quick end game, and then we'll get started. So, see you soon. Welcome back. We are going to run through my active games. Now, I should know better than to do this. People stream snipe me all the time. I'm not worried about it. First thing to mention is that there is an active game up. Where is it? There's 36 slots open here in this new game that we're playing, 305-2507, which should match up to 305. No, there's another new one that popped. Holy cow! Wow, that's two that popped today. So GG, but you'll want to get in. So anyway, first things first. India game is over. Popped second place, 1,246 gold. Thank you very much. We'll take it. Now, this new game that I popped in here, I popped in as Poland. It's 305-2385. 305-2385. So another one did pop right after. That is unbelievable how quick they pop once they fill up. So, but we're in as Poland. We're going to go with Ukraine. We joined a coalition of guys here, and I think this is a pretty good setup. Japan, Poland, Russia, Australia, Ukraine. If we can keep Ukraine, Russia, and myself, Poland, really tight, we'll be able to come over and help Japan and Australia as long as we can shore up our border. So I'm pretty excited about this. First things first, Ukraine's going to pop down here, take Bratislava. I'm going to take Prague, and then I'm going to stack up to head into Vilnius later. And Russia's cleaning up Tallinn, and we'll see who gets to Riga first. I'm not sweating it. If Russia hits first, Russia hits first, right? No big deal, easy breezy. So that's the Poland game. I'm digging it. Good start. The Philippines, this one's also a pretty fun one so far. We do have a good coalition here with a pretty good axis of players. And we've started a campaign on China already. So with a little help coming through on some boat action here from Thailand to Corvette. So hopefully he could pull up in here and take this a couple of countries up here as we march through the land, right? So that's the plan on there. That should be a pretty easy game to pan out. This is going to be a very heavy military game, and so you can see on the military research, I've already popped the first 3 vessels, and I'm going to look to, I'm probably going to go cruiser frigate, I think is what we're actually going to move towards. But I'll figure that out as we get deeper into the game. I've taken Brunei already. I've taken Taiwan. Pretty standard first move. We've got a right of way with Indonesia, so I'm not sweating this guy. I think he might actually join our coalition later as well. Pretty active guy, which I like, depending on who stays in and who goes out. Kazakhstan, they're pretty much, I think Kazakhstan is going to get wiped out. To be honest, they kind of bit off more than they could chew against Afghanistan, and now he's struggling to keep his units in there. So I think Kazakhstan might be gone soon, but Japan took over and produced some quick units and is already through south and is moving through North Korea pretty quick. So GG on that as we take the edge of China. He won't have a fear of being taken over, and then we can look towards our next move, right? So very excited about the Philippines game as well. I've never played much on the ocean units, but look, I can attack cities all the way down here with my stuff and protect in this if we ever decide to go that way, or I can sail them around through here and come up and get all these river cities and kind of go back and forth. I'm going to have fun with this naval game, so looking forward to it. My game with this one's actually, you know how I put out the video about trolling. I actually trolled here and then got trolled in Peru, so you can see a big stack down here, but that's fine though. Venezuela made a good run down here. I'm going to take the cities back and rebuild them. We've got a pretty good coalition. I don't feel like I'm at threat from anybody else really. It will just be however many units Venezuela has left down here for me to go after. So he came up short. He tried to get all the cities in a row, but we were able to repel him back off. Well done. My hat's off to you. He also watches the stream, so he knew exactly where to go. Pretty cowardly, if you ask me. But hey, whatever. Play the game the way you want to play it. Moving right along, my Canada game. Yeah, so in Canada, I'm focusing on my air units, and I want to show you something. Looky. Boom. I got me a little stealth strike fighter going here. Look at the stats on this guy real quick. 11, 11, 7, and 8, 5. It even hits ships at a 5. So I'm trying something different with just ground units and really good air support, and I'm raising my bomber level up, right? So you look at your heavy bomber coming in long range, 3,500 attack range, coming through and bombing. So I'm going to have a pretty killer fleet, and if I look at heavy bomber later on, look at 13. You just can't mess with that. 9 on buildings, 5 on population, 6 on ships, and I can shoot missiles out of it too. So we are going to take a look at. Oh, we are already doing a guided missile project. So we're going to come down here to cruise missiles because I think does my fighter, let me see. Does my strike fighter stealth shoot anything? Yeah, so it shoots cruise missiles. Perfect. And it does 1 every 12 hours, which is more than enough to really do some damage. So we're going to go get that entry-level cruise missile, and we're going to start having fun with our guys, right? So in order to prepare for that, I've already raised up 2 airports up to 5, and I've got secret weapon factories going in both of them. So I'll probably just stick with 2. They're expensive to make, and then the rest will be ground units to move in and take over after I bomb the crap out of them, right? Then we can start raising the population and repairing buildings and everything. So that's kind of going to be my thing, and I've already got some more units coming out because we blew some up. So we're fighting down here, and we've got a pretty good fight going. We've taken Brazil pretty much. We're going to be moving on up into Colombia, Venezuela area, and then eventually figuring out what our next move is after that. And then my Australia game that I'm also playing has been pretty good. I caught a spy in Sydney last night. Not sure what country wanted to sneak one in on me there, but that's okay. We put some counter spy in here, and we're doing pretty good with cash and building. We've got a good amount of units, but we are getting attacked by Ukraine, which has just gone ham, right? So this will be the fight. We'll be up here against Ukraine, and we're going to start bringing in some. He's got a lot of aircraft hidden up here in some of these towns, so we're going to start bringing in some aircraft, anti-air, and our own bunch of strike fighters and stuff in there, right? So he's creeping in on here and just kind of sneaking behind the line. I don't know if he's going to come up on these rivers, but I can sail my ship up here. If I need to get up in here and give some support, I can. But for right now, I'm going to be moving over here to Bandar Abbas, where we have a stack waiting here from India, right? So I don't know what's going to happen there yet. It's getting ready to be an all-out war with Ukraine, so we're kind of bunkering down and figuring that out. I've got a little bit of research to do, but I'm thinking it's going to be into Sam's. I'm going to wait till we get up into here because I don't think I want to go, well, what do we have? We got enough cash. We've got enough rare materials. We got 2 more days before the SAM. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these main battle tanks up 1 more level. So there we go. And then what we'll do is we'll raise our SAMs up. I just want just enough ground units to keep a presence. I don't have to go like super duper crazy on it, right? So, and then we'll check in on the Call of War game, and I think that's it that I'm playing. I don't know that I'm going to check on the Supremacy one, but let my enemies. All right, so Call of War I checked earlier as well. I do like the game. It's not Conflict of Nations for me. So if I had to put them in order, I would put Conflict at top, Call of War second, and Supremacy third on the order of playing games. We did finish South America, or the Southern North America and North America up with UK. We came down and met. So what I did was I grabbed all these troops. I'm shooting them all back down to here, which is where Egypt is kind of pressing me. And then, of course, UK went up to Egypt this way. So we're going to take these lands and push Egypt back out. Now, I've already made a run through here and knocked out a bunch of buildings, came all the way down and back around, and then he followed me. But on the way, I was able to take out production and buildings, causing Egypt to stop. So if you look, I'm negative in a couple of resources up here, and that's okay. I'm making a ton of cash. But what I've done is go back on the buildings, on the production that's there, on the resource production. If you look and go to oil, they're all kind of getting me some, what do they call that? Oil, imagine that, and then food. So oil and food, I've just kind of boosted all the industrial complexes to get me more, and then I've shifted every single one of my military units this way, right? Now the reason why I did that is because I just want to focus knocking Egypt out right now. I don't have any enemies over here, so it makes no sense to protect this or leave troops there. No one's going to come past England here, the UK, and then eventually, like, I'll just be pushing land up this way, so people are going to move their troops back. Now, the only real competition we have on this board, like, to speak of, is Russia, and you'll see, like, even though if he had stayed active in the game, he would have just blown us completely out of the water, right? Like, it wouldn't even have been a chance, because we've spent 2 weeks trying to catch up with him and still have not caught up with him. So you could see how great he's doing there. As far as levels, I've only played this one tutorial here, and I'm level 33. So the levels do go pretty quick, and if you click on it, it'll show you, if you need to raise up to gain some more gold, you can gain gold by finishing all this stuff up, right? I'm not going to get that deep into it. I just don't. The game's just not. It's just another war game, and conflict is so easy, and I understand the units so well that this game is not different enough to provoke me to spend more time in it. Right? Not that it's a bad game, and it's great. Like a lot of people like them. It's just not my type of war game. So anyway, that's all the weekend update. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.